It's the prelim times. Best time was a 5:11. It's run by a few different runners, in fact. But we'll see if that pace ups at all. But I think, we thought it was going to be a little slower than that on the men's side. And, we got a 4:07 out of it. So I guess it remains to be seen.
Yeah, it's actually interesting, too, with Morabito running 5:19 in the prelim. She came through about a mile in that 3K, not too much slower than that. So that 5:19 definitely shouldn't have taken too much out of her.
Kelly Parker running for Sacred Heart. It's Naomi Hillen for St. Francis. Laura Trinado from Wagner. Emily Young for Stonehill. Grace Del Giorno for Sacred Heart. It's Giovanna Comerford for Wagner. Alexandra Smith from LIU. Ashley Dana for Central Connecticut. Jordan Malloy for Stonehill. And Brooke Morabito for Central Connecticut.
Keep an eye on Del Giorno from Sacred Heart. She had a great day yesterday in the prelim and in the 3K. And also Alexandra Smith from LIU.
Two runners from Sacred Heart. Del Giorno, as you mentioned. Again, Sacred Heart with that 33-point lead in the standings right now. And Central Connecticut trying to make up some points with Ashley Dana and Brooke Morabito, who should be two of the favorites coming into this.
Yep.
One of the questions is, so they're up by 33, but how many points can Central Connecticut make up? That's what we're really looking at right now.
Well, they're hoping for 18.
Right. Still awaiting the results from some of the field events earlier today, and as soon as we get those, we will fill you in.
We see Jordan Malloy from Stonehill in the front, just as she was yesterday in the 3K, so she's comfortable leading these races.
And so it is Malloy out in front. Malloy 1, Ashley Dana 2, Morabito 3. Behind her, it's Trinado in 4th. Comerford, Hillen, Del Giorno, and Parker. That's 1 through 8 now.
Picked it up a lot on that one, running 36 after 38 and a 39 on the first two splits. As we can see, that gap growing there from 3rd to 4th.
Still Malloy 1, Dana 2, Morabito 3, Trinado, Comerford, Hillen, Del Giorno, Smith, Young, Parker.
Right on about 5-minute pace here.
We talked about how the women's race, what do we run faster the same way the men's was? So far, the answer is seemingly yes. Just having passed the 800 mark.
It makes sense here if Dana were to take the lead and kind of slow it down. But Morabito's going right with her as they come through in about 3:06, 3:07.
Three laps to go.
Got a 71 there for the last 400. So they're running quick now.
Yeah. Dana in first, Morabito second, having now passed Malloy.
Slowed it down a little bit there with 36.7. And Malloy still hasn't really been shaken. But Wagner is looking at 4 or 5 right now, and they're moving up a little bit.
Comerford and Trinado in 4th and 5th. Hillen, Del Giorno, Smith, Emily Young, and then Kelly Parker. Bell lap. And Dana and Morabito pushing each other at this point.
They look in control. They're looking back. They're not trying to run any faster than they have to, but we'll see if they get competitive here and want to race each other.
Final stretch. They might break 5 minutes. It looks like they will. Strong as ever down the stretch. 4:55. It may have even been a touch faster than that. 4:54.8.
Probably could have scared the meet record there if they really finished hard, but that's pretty fast. And credit to Malloy for taking it out hard and pushing the pace.
Meet record was a 4:51. But the pace much, much faster here on day 2. Give you those final results here. Ashley Dana, a 4:54.8. Brooke Morabito, that same 4:54.8. She finished 5/100ths of a second behind Dana. Malloy in third with a 4:56. Trinado a 4:57. Comerford a 4:58. Naomi Hillen a 5:03. Del Giorno a 5:09. Alexandra Smith a 5:10. Emily Young a 5:17. And Kelly Parker a 5:38.